Hey, I am going to start by showing you the painting from video 376. It turned out really cool. Very happy with it. Look at those cool cells. So this is the one that I did using the packing balloons. So I like that. And then I want to show, isn't my floor awesome? I want to show you some vintage Osbornes from when I first got started. This was one of my first attempts at a swipe. Somebody told me at a show that it looked like a colorful glass of beer. And then this one was a flip cup with blue negative space added around the edges. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these, but I might cut them out of their frames. And then this is another one. So, got some vintage going on. And today I'm going to do an open flip cup with silicone. That looks about right. So I went to Michael's today because I need to start getting big canvases. So I got three big ones. I got, well, not huge. I got a 24 by 30, a 24 by 24, and a 15 by 30. Because the gallery that I'm going to be in all of January is two mammoth walls. And so I really need to get on it with big canvases. So, oh, I was going to bring more paper towels down here. I really don't have any left. To be very careful. So, and at Michael's I was going to get my old favorite Craft Smart paint. It was a metallic midnight blue. And when I went to mix it today, like just now, I bought the wrong stuff. This is glitter paint. So, which means it's almost like see-through. And so I was sad. And then I added some phthalo blue to it to give it some color, because I'm still going to use it. And then this is a red, a couple different reds, and obviously that is yellow. And I added a couple drops of treadmill silicone to them, because I've got an idea, just something. I haven't really, well, I guess I did use silicone the other day, so as I said, it's our on-again, off-again relationship. So this isn't going to be so much a flip and drag. So I'm just going to pour them into the open cup and kind of let them drain out. And let the negative space fill kind of on its own. We shall see how this works. Okay, so this is my white paint, my Dutch boy. Oh, and this is a 12 by 12 wooden panel with gesso on it. Oh. Sealed shut again. Keep thinking I've cleaned the mouth of it enough, but obviously not. Okay. Start with a smaller amount. Put my cup there. And then I've got some white paint in here, which, oh gosh, I'm going to add I'm gonna fill it up with this paint. So, because I don't know what consistency, I want them to be fairly the same. So at least this way it'll be, because there wasn't much in here before. And let's start with my odd blue. So I've told you how my son and husband go estate sailing every Saturday. And my son is very eclectic. And so he came home with a bunch of clothing from, I guess, the 50s maybe? Like a ruffled tuxedo shirt was one of them. And I'm going to help this along by lifting it a little because I want it to start coming out. And then, that wasn't enough blue. And then he came back with, oh, it's coming out around it. And then you got one of those button-down shirts made out of like terry cloth, like a towel. Okay. I don't think I mixed up enough color. I'm just gonna add some red to some. Just added some alizarin to this, so it's. That. There we go, it's finally coming out. Now the yellow. White is clogged. There we go. Clogged it, I think. Whoa! Too fast! No! So now I'm kind of just letting gravity, nature, whatever, let it come out as I squeeze more white in. It's looking pretty cool. This one's fun to watch. sure how much I should keep adding to that. And kind of hoping it'll work its way off, but I don't think it will all the way. So like there's gonna be like a weird center to this. I'm not quite sure what to do with. Oh, I just did, I was going to fill you in, I did I resined a larger canvas, I want to say 12 by 24, or might be bigger, with the stone coat. And I don't know why people are saying that it is thicker, like it dries harder. I actually thought that it didn't dry as hard as the art resin. And I've also taken to now putting 2 coats of resin on almost all my paintings because I like the look. Unfortunately, it is going to make the cost of, I haven't done anything yet, but it's probably have to raise the price of resin ones a little. But as I said, I have not done that yet. So go to the Etsy page now if you want. So I am not changing them yet, but I think I'm gonna have to now that I'm going through so much resin. This is really pretty awesome. As you can see, I am tilting super slow at a very shallow angle. That's the word I was thinking of. And this is the part I didn't know what to do with, so that's why I'm just kind of letting it roll off. I actually brought a comb down because I've heard that that helps spread the paint, so we'll see. Oh, it does kind of, sort of, not really. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it does so any better than a piece of paper, but I love these edges. They're so cool. Oops, that's not the white I'm using. I know there's plenty on here to keep tilting it that would cover up, but I really, I'm afraid to tilt it too much because I'll lose what I've got. So I just placed an order with the teacher at work for some of those MDF panels I gave him. I told him, I was like, I want a couple 12 by 12s and some 18 by 18s. And then I always tell him, I'm like, you know, with the rest of it, you know, you're the math guy, so cut whatever you want, because he does the whole sheet, and I don't remember what size the whole sheet was. So I just let him figure that part out. So sometimes I never know what I'm going to get, and sometimes there's odd inches left, and so I will get, you know, some weird sizes. This is way cool. Gosh. There's a lot of paint on here. I mean, it's tilting, or it's dripping off as I'm just sitting here. So I know it will continue to drain, I guess. But like, I wish some of the more of the blue showed over on this side. I wonder if I... Nope. Right here is that blob, remember? Ever so carefully. Yep, now I'm getting it too. Bring it back this way a little. I'm not usually a cell person, but this is pretty cool. God, can you hear that? I must have the squeakiest house ever. So in a perfect world, I would have more blue over here, but it's not a perfect world. So yeah, And there's quite a bit of paint. So I might come down tomorrow and find that it has traveled. So I'm going to try and make sure it is as level as can be. I'm going to take my gloves off so I don't actually accidentally drip in here. So that last torching, you can see these cells popping up and cells within cells. Then there's that big one. I just kind of want to like draw a smiley face on it or something. Really is pretty. Something a little different for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.